you like the content, make sure you like, share, and subscribe.
It's for my niggas. My niggas is gone.
Real shit, only fuck with them niggas I'm still with. I still with. If I'm in a fix, they bout some trill shit. For my rounds, I'll peel shit. Devise plans to get a meal ticket. With that attitude like we'll get it. Still busy, still with it. Looking over haters like they lil midgets. Nausea hopping around the night, camouflage like lil crickets. I got a problem with me having just a lil digits. From the city where niggas lie, kill, and steal for riches. And I done been around and even met some trill bitches. Broads harder than these niggas real snitches. I never tell on the soul, that's cold, the real sickness. Love run deep, I won't speak with God as my witness. I never mix with fake niggas because it's bad for business. And when I eat off my plate, I eat off clean dishes. That's why I'm testing my faith, about to get on my mission. It's real over here, daddy, so won't you take a listen. My nigga, my nerve, my partner, my ward, and my round. My ace and my dog, my ride or die, my all the way down, nigga. My nigga, my nerve, my partner, my ward, and my round. My ace and my dog, my ride or die, my all the way down, nigga. My nigga, my nerve, my partner, my ward, and my round. My ace and my dog, my ride or die, my all the way down, nigga. My nigga, my nerve, my partner, my ward, and my round. My ace and my dog, you heard me?
Yeah, that's rolling. Big ups to the fam. Shouts out to the team. Welcome to the Rounds Podcast. If it's your first time rocking with us, please like, share, and subscribe. If you've been rocking with us, then you know what it is. It's 4 rounds, mainstream news, pop culture, and a little bit of family business. I'm your host, Benjamin S. Good. As always, got Cuzzo Ren with me, aka Tricks and Treats. Got Hatchback of the ENT. Shouts out to that boy Kid, man.
What's good with it?
What's down, baby?
Happy Monday to you.
Happy
Happy Hallows Eve to you.
Yeah, baby. I know that's right. Appreciate y'all who rocking with us for y'all take them kids out to go trick or treat. What's up, Damien?
What's good with it, Damien?
Ooh, Lord, man.
Make sure y'all check that candy. You hear me?
They putting fentanyl in that shit, you hear me?
Oh, come on, Ren, don't spook them, baby.
No,
Spook 'em.
for real, dog. I saw some shit
That's-
like
that's-
that. I
that's
ain't
off-
making it
that's
up.
off the top.
Man, don't fuck with the kids, baby.
They always had something going on. Razor blades and the apples, and fucking taxing the fucking Starburst. You dig? It's always something.
Oh, had you spooked to them apples, yeah.
That's when the creeps come out, man.
Hey, that Miss Minor. Dog, you ever been to a Halloween party where motherfuckers buy for apples?
Yeah, that's some of the nastiest shit in the world. They don't change the
Dog.
water.
Just in that dunking and
Oh,
trying to get it.
Slobbery shit, motherfuckers slobbing in the water and shit. Look, biting half the shit, don't even pick it up. Then the next person got to bite on the mother. Oh, nasty ass shit. No.
Trying to tell you, nah, shouts out to Chef Trick or Trey was good.
Yeah.
What's in with it, round?
Was now P. Felton. Man, I went
Miss
to
Felton?
a Halloween party at Carver Park one time. They was bobbing for the apples, man. I ain't with that, baby. You damn the I'm watching motherfucker down there drown themselves. You know, once that nose hit too. Shit.
Oh yeah. Fifth factor in that bitch, you hear me?
Man, they got snot and slob and all type of shit in
Yeah.
that water.
Right. Say I'd like to give a shout out to the NOFD, you heard me? New Orleans Fire Department, Engine 22, 7th District, you dig? So
I know that's right.
yeah, we still in this thing.
Fellas, we doing the top for like horror movies today, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna jump out the gate on y'all, dog. And we gonna leave plenty on the bone because it's horror. They got a lot, they got a lot of shit out there. Out the gate, I'm going with the classics, you know what I'm saying? Friday the 13th, good old Jason, and we coming with our guy Freddy Krueger, right? Nightmare on Elm Street. Then after that, we're gonna go with good old Pennywise the Clown from that original It. And a little bit, I feel, off the path a little bit is a movie called Devil. I don't know if y'all ever checked that one out. to me, the majority of the movie take place in the elevator, like 4 or 5 people in there, motherfucker possessed. They're trying to figure out who, you know what I'm saying, actually is the demon type shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't a big horror guy, but yeah, that one it was pretty good. If you ain't never seen it, Google it or something. I guarantee you won't be disappointed.
Okay.
Elevator with 4 motherfuckers. Just
Did
regular.
somebody fight
Horrifying.
in the motherfucking elevator or something?
Yeah.
Motherfucker didn't, sneeze, didn't have their mask on or some shit? What the fuck?
Yeah,
Gee.
look, they ain't never seen that. Yeah, and triggered. I'm telling you, bro, that bit was, one of them. Because it's like the police officer trying to figure out who is the actual killer on the elevator. They watching the shit on the screen. There's like 4 or 5 people in the elevator, and every now and then you look up and the motherfucker dead, but you can't. The shit fire, bro. You just check it out if you into that type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
I get it out. Horror ain't my genre, but I do got some. I'm last, so you next head. How we doing it?
Go ahead, you got it, baby.
And cuz do
All
a
right, good.
refresh right fast while you know what I'm saying.
All right, well, fuck. Until he come back, I'm gonna just run with it. All right, my first one is The Ring. Man, when The Ring came out, that shit was crazy than a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? With the little chick with the broken neck, and you know what I'm saying? She fell in the well and all of that shit. That was crazy. 28 days later, it was a movie about zombies and shit. It was like somebody got infected, and then that shit was crazy. I remember Killer Clowns from Outer Space came out when I was a kid. That shit was.
I remember that shit.
That shit was bananas. And the last one, I guess we can go with
Thanks so.
What was it? What's the God damn, what's the name of the movie?
Boy, you sound like me with the top 4. I always get stuck on number 4. You heard me?
Dude, you want to play a game with the fucking what is the name of the freaking movie?
The Ouija bullshit?
No, it was the with a dude, he want to play a game, and he has the little stupid puppet and shit, and then like he give him a riddle, and then they got to solve the shit, and then they wind up, fucking themselves up or something.
I kind of feel like I kind of vision it, but I can't give you no name.
I can't help you. I ain't seen none of this shit.
Oh man, Saw. Thank you, Miss Minor. I appreciate that. Saw. That second one was, it was a doozy. It was more suspenseful than horror.
What was your first one, Hat?
Right.
The Ring.
Okay. So I hate to be Captain Obvious, but I'm gonna go with old Halloween with Michael Myers. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go with the Blair Witch Project. From what I heard, that shit had people pretty scared. You know what I'm saying?
Cheap movie too.
Yeah, my favorite kind. Get all that money on the back end.
Right.
Paranormal Activity.
That one was good.
And last but not least, The Conjuring.
I thought you said you was no fucking horror guy. You named all the best fucking.
I just say nigga hit them bit back to back, huh?
I did my research today, baby. Had a little time to do some homework. I ain't saw none of that shit.
Oh, I know that's right.
Y'all remember the fucking Leprechaun?
Tales from the Hood.
Oh, Tales from the Hood. That shit wasn't really scary though. It was kind of funny. I mean, the only part that was kind of scary was the last one, but I mean, everything else was kind of. It was suspense.
So sound like you said I won, Had. I got to do that for LeClee.
Yeah, I guess you did, bro. You know what I'm saying? Good to hit you with the classics, but if you go ahead and watch them today, that shit ain't gonna be funny. I mean, it ain't gonna be scary like Friday the 13th and
I think it still hit, and then they revised that one. But yeah, like the Freddy Krueger and shit, he got the long ass on, boy. Right. You can see
running through the goddamn
hall. Yeah, wires and everything on that. But you know what I'm saying? Like,
them bitches don't age well.
Look, speaking of old movies, do y'all remember The Blob?
Yeah.
How the fuck was that a horror movie? The Blob. It's just a big
bar was low, you know what I'm saying? The bar was real low.
The Blob.
dog, that Fallen, remember Fallen with Denzel?
Oh
Now
yeah,
they listed as a thriller, but to
yeah.
me
It
that's
was a thriller.
horror. You
It
know
was
what
a
I'm
thriller.
saying?
Yeah, it was definitely.
Yeah. Yes, it is. That shit there. That's really a scary movie to me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But nah, man.
Maybe one day I'll watch some of these movies we just listed. You
What's
know?
good what you did it?
What about what's the Us?
Oh, This Is Us?
No, the one with
Us,
'Cause I'm
Jordan Peele.
tripping. I'm talking about,
yeah,
yeah,
Jordan
I done
Peele.
went to the show and shit.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Know what? I don't know if it would be listed under horror. It's probably more of a thriller. But that
The Sunken Place. The
no man, no one damn, I could see the scenes from that shit. The one where the people almost died, then they you know what I'm saying? And then they all wind up dying anyway. You know what I'm talking about?
hmm?
With
Who
the
was
with
in it?
the with the logs on the back of the truck.
Who was in it?
Oh, wait. And you talking about they try to escape that type shit?
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
you talking about Final
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 Destination?
Destination.
Destination.
There
Yeah,
we
damn.
go.
You watch
That,
them shit,
hey,
son,
that
girl.
shit was crazy as hell, boy.
Yeah, I liked that shit. I ain't gonna say it was scary,
Yeah,
but I
Final
think it was like
Destination
a
was
little thriller
fire
type
though.
shit.
Look, Final Destination. That movie saved my life. I
That
was
shit
on I-10 headed towards the city. I was in Lafayette, well, between Lafayette and Lake Charles, and I was behind a 18-wheeler flatbed. He had some pipes and shit on the back, and I'm like, boy, let me get the fuck from around this guy behind this truck for this bitch stopping this pipe impaled my ass. So I tried to go around him, and as I'm going around him, it had a fucking like it was a block that belonged to a crane. It was a crane block. Slipped off the back of the truck, man. And that bitch went under my front tire and had me spent around and flipped my ass over. I'm like, ain't this some shit?
Yeah, see that Final Destination, that shit felt real, boy. I don't never drive behind them fucking trucks.
Fuck no. Not at
No.
all, right? But that was
Look, most of my little
good
run-ins
movies,
them
bro.
were like Mack trucks and shit, dog. And look, I done hit a couple of them bitches. Had
So
one back up on me. Look, yeah, I ain't playing with them.
what's some of the best horror movies that came out recently? I remember it was the one with
The Haunting of Emily somebody.
mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
The Exorcism of Emily Rose.
Yeah,
There
that
you go.
right. What about the one with the fucking lady that I don't ever think that was a monster, but the bitch had the blindfold on and she couldn't see shit. With what is her name?
Sandra Bullock.
Sandra Bullock was in the movie.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know. I ain't see it.
That's like a thriller or something.
I know what you're
I
talking
know what
about,
you're
though. It
talking
was
about.
kind of popular on Netflix.
Yeah, don't make a
Around,
sound.
that was around quarantine time.
Right. That and remember Signs? Was it Signs?
Yeah, I remember Signs.
Wait, was that with like some alien shit?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I actually saw that Bird
Bird
Box. I
Box.
actually saw that movie and it was good. Science.
Hell yeah. They didn't show the monster till like 5
Like the
seconds after the
very
movie.
end, 5-10 seconds. That shit was it was fire.
Yeah.
Look, Bird Box. Yeah, appreciate you, Alchemist.
Joe Kim
The
Phoenix.
movies like that, they kind of drive me a little bit. You feel me? They
Mhm.
show you flashes of the shit. You can't quite make it out. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's a distorted. You see an eyeball in the arm, but yeah, I hate them motherfuckers. Though. Most of the time, they be low budget. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Storyline might be all right, but they low budget. We gonna kick this thing off, fellas. But we ain't going too far because we on Halloween, baby. So personally, not like good experiences. Do you even rock with Halloween? You know what I'm saying? Is it something that you let your kids participate in, etc., etc.? Me myself, I'm not like, ooh, I buy costumes and shit, but I'm not opposed to the holiday. I always let my son go out and trick or treat. You know what I'm saying? I have fond memories of trick or treating with my cousins and my brothers and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I guess I'm pro Halloween, but what's y'all thoughts on the holiday, bro?
Well, before we do that, right quick, I just want to give a shout out to the 141 Field Artillery over there.
Man, this
Barracks.
nigga doing wardrobe
Got
changes.
the costumes on up, baby.
See what I'm saying? I'm give a shout out to the 141 Field Artillery in Jackson Barracks. Hood, try us, you dig?
Oh, watch out, Cleve. You
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, I'm gonna say for me, dog. I ain't gonna lie. Like we were talking about it a little bit backstage. I don't fuck with Halloween. It's like one of the dumbest holidays to me. Not a fan of it. Even as a kid, you know what I'm saying. I ain't gonna say I ain't never went trick or treating. I did, but it was always some shit like, oh, you gotta check the candy, watch the candy, nigga done put this in it, nigga done put that in it. It was always, and I don't know if it was just motherfuckers saying that to make the holiday a little more spookier.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I don't never remember hearing of nobody actually got poisoned from no candy or nothing. But it was just always some swirling shit. As I got older with kids, the more I think about it, that shit dumb. Cause what happened? First of all, you send your kids out here to beg strangers for candy. Then
Right.
they get the candy, and you tell them, don't eat all that goddamn candy. It's gonna fuck your teeth up. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta check all the candy before they eat it. It just don't make no sense to me.
Yeah. Nah, never was big on Halloween, but like my grandmother always like she was always about the day after Halloween. You know what I'm saying? The Halloween doesn't mean nothing, but the day after Halloween, that really meant something. You know what I'm saying? So
When the candy go on sale,
nah, not when the candy go on sale. All
Props.
Saints Day. All Saints Day.
Yeah, I heard of it. And you know, for the old folks, I get it, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, personally, I ain't,
Yeah.
with the Saints thing, that's kind of a different conversation.
Yeah, but
Like,
All
what is
Saints Day
Saints?
is when the spirits, right, of the ancestors and everybody from the past supposed to rise and walk for a day. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's biblical. It's it's you can see examples of it in different cultures, like the Day of the Dead in the Mexican cultures. Like it's something that has a little more weight than just ghouls and goblins and bullshit like that. You feel me? Uh, I think they took a spiritual thing and made it spooky and kind of took it away from where it's supposed to be. And then with that, commercialized it to where they can capitalize off of it and sell candy and this and that and all this other bull crap. But
so
we all,
wait, I done heard of the All Saints Day. So you saying that's the day after, and that's when the dead spirit's supposed to walk or some shit?
yeah, Halloween is Hallows Eve, right? It's
Good spirits, huh?
like Christmas Eve, like all the spirits. Like there's only good spirits. Like there's there's physical beings, right? Like some people, and then there's spiritual beings. Like some people or some beings don't have spirits. Like when they over with, it's over with. They don't. It's nothing else, you know. But uh the spirits is supposed to like it's not like I don't know. People make like spirits like ghosts. It's not ghost, But that's what it was represented as ghost.
Okay, gotcha.
So we go down and what I'm saying, go to Merrick Cemetery, and what I'm saying, uh, I won't say pray for them, but what I'm saying, say a word for them. Hopefully they say a word for us. Lay flowers, clean off the grave. All Saints Day.
Okay, yeah, y'all done put me on something new. Like being from the city, I done always heard of it, but I never really, obviously, I never knew what it was, and
Right.
I wasn't going no graveyard to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like I done visit my grandmother grave and stuff like that before, but I let them rest in peace. I ain't really too much on going to the graveyard and stuff.
So, had as a youngster, you ain't trick or treat?
Not really. I ain't really like that type of shit.
Boy, I was in them streets, baby.
Nah, I ain't fuck with. Look, I was dipping off trying to do some other shit, man. Like,
The Incredible Hulk, nigga. all kind of shit here.
I was treating some tricks, but I wasn't trying to get no candy.
It was a different thing, you know. Like it had a different meaning. I was trying to, you know.
Like I ain't get on that till I was a little older, baby. Look, 413, I'm out there. Once you get that age, you're a little too big. You feel me?
I was trying. I ain't say I was, you know.
Now look, I ain't gonna lie. I remember way back in the Gap, probably like elementary school days when they used to have them little plastic masks with the rubber band behind them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I done had a few of them down there suffocated in that shit.
With the little bitty mouth slot, and if your breath
yeah,
was
man.
real sticky, your own breath, man. Yeah, I seen the little thing. Yeah, mask. Yeah. Look, mask, and makeup and shit. Then came a long way, bro.
Oh yeah, some of these costumes, nice, boy. Shit, that shit look like real.
The movie people did it for you. Shit.
I wanted to do that when I was growing up. I wanted to be a special effects and prosthetics and shit. I wanted to do like makeup for movies and shit.
It's always been one of them ones I ain't never really been too big on. You know what I'm saying? I don't be wanting to deprive the kids of it, but nowadays, the most we'll do, the little ones, I let them dress up and we might hand some candy out, but we ain't going around door to door with no shit.
Nah, I usually hit on my subdivision. My cousin will come down with our kids sometime, and then we'll take turns. Like, me and Ho man might go walk the kids, and my wife and her might do it the next year. I give out the candy, they walk, whoop-de-whoop. Ain't nobody at home now, so I got my little candy downstairs. When it get dark, I pass it out, and that's a wrap.
But look, check it out. I know back in the city when we was on the trick-or-treating age, nigga was in the hood, but we used to go in the good neighborhoods where they give you the whole candy balls, not the fun side.
Now that's where you get hit with the razor blades and shit. That's where you get hit with the bullshit when you crossing the tracks and it's like, oh, okay, you think you about to come over here and get some good shit, huh? All right.
Oh, when I moved out of nigga town, we moved around Audubon Park. With my cousins, boy, them white people got the good. And then look, that's when they just sit the bowl out. Just put the bowl out.
Yeah, just let you help yourself and shit.
Oh, yeah, boy. Yeah, baby. Good memories, dog. Yeah, man. Look, Damien just said me and my kids hit Audubon Street. I'm trying to tell you. That was the street we stayed on too. She know it. I'm like, yeah, bro. It's real. We moving, fellas. Happy Halloween, though, man. Let y'all kids go out there and get something. You heard me? If not, just let them trick or treat in the house. Shit.
I'll just wait.
Don't be scary. Hit that like button. You heard me?
I'll wait till tomorrow. It's gonna be half off.
Oh yeah, and look, and I will be in there, Mr. Sweet Tooth, baby. That's my guy, man. That's my guy. You know what I mean?
Let's get it.
And look, dog, I got to hit all the wrong button fucking with you, man. Let me mute this, go grab this clip. We talking Kyrie.
Hey, man.
This nigga Buster Douglas.
Come on, man. Need me a little.
What's good with it? Said, bro, you doing these fucking wardrobe changes real quick, boy. You was ready.
Look, I've been practicing all week for this. You heard? What's she talking about?
Storyline after Saturday's game was Kyrie Irving speaking to reporters for the first time since he posted about a book and movie called Hebrews to Negroes, Wake Up Black America. The movie, released in 2018, quotes Adolf Hitler multiple times and denies the Holocaust existed. After the post, Nets owner Joe Tsai and the NBA released statements condemning Irving's posts. ESPN Nets reporter Nick Friedel asked Irving about his tweet and IG post and if he was promoting anti-Semitism. Here's a portion of Irving's back and forth with Friedel.
To follow up on the promotion of the movie and the book.
Can you please stop calling it a promotion? What am I promoting?
Put it out on your platform.
But I'm promoting it? Do you see me in front of
putting it out there,
the
people
title?
are going to say that you are
promoting. Yeah, I put it out there just like you put things out there, right?
Yeah, but
Okay.
it's not
You put
stuff,
things out there for a living, right?
right? But my stuff
Great.
is
So
not
let's move on.
filled
Let's
with
move on.
anti-Semitic
Let's
stuff.
move on. Don't dehumanize me up here.
I'm not doing
I'm
that.
another
You're
human
free to
being.
post
I can post whatever I want. So
post
say that and shut it down and move on to the next question.
But Kyrie, you have to understand that by
I don't have to understand anything from you.
But it's
Nothing.
not me.
Nothing.
By
It's no
posting
people that
what
you're
you
making up,
did,
bro. Move on.
But by posting
Move
what
on.
you
Next
did,
question. Next
anybody
question. Do
is
you
going
guys
to
have
look
any more
at
questions
it
for
and they're
me?
going to say,
You guys have any more
does he have
questions? Because this is going to be a clip.
anti-Semitic
This is going to be a clip that he's going to marvel at. Is this any more questions?
But you're not answering the question.
Oh, this is another answering your question. Oh my God, let's make another Instagram clip so we could be famous again. Next question.
Right. Ding, ding, ding.
Oh, shit.
Kyrie ain't never wanted to hold his tongue, dog. Always caught up in controversy. I don't know if y'all heard all the statements or saw the tweets or whatever, but it's in reference to the Hebrews, the Negroes. I don't know if y'all saw the documentary or whatever. I'm more than sure y'all aware of, I guess, the talking points, basically Hebrew Israelite talking points. You know what I'm saying? And now he's starting to catch a little flag for it. I know the owner came out, had some statements about it. And to me, Kyrie had kind of doubled down, basically saying, I'm going to post what I want, so forth and so on. Similar to Kanye West stance, we'll see when Kyrie actually going to apologize, because since he's taking the tweet down. But what's y'all thoughts, fellas?
I think that the word anti-Semitism does not exist in reality. That don't even make any sense. Number one. Number two, Hebrew to Negroes. How is that saying anything bad about anybody else? Not that I give a fuck, because you can say whatever you want to say about us. You can say whatever you want to say about anything, but certain people are protected. Certain people, I don't give a fuck if they get mad. At this point, whatever. You can get mad, you can say what you want. It just bothers me that our people get wrapped up in their shit. You know what I'm saying? That you got some of our people, or Kyrie crazy, or Kanye crazy, or this one crazy, or that one's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy because it's not something that you familiar with or you heard, because your head in the motherfucking dirt, right? You lost. So when you hear anything that really makes any that sounds different from what you heard, then it's crazy.
Yeah,
So
information contrary to the norm,
for
I
your
guess, right?
systematic education. You see what I'm saying? And he's saying you're promoting an anti-Semitic. How is a movie that says from Hebrew to Negroes, how is that anti-Semitic? It's not anti-Semitic. What it is showing who's the real, and if they the real, then what the fuck are you? You see what I'm saying?
We need to come up with a term. We need to come up with something like anti-melanated or something like that. And every time they put out one of these motherfucking slave movies, every time they come out with some type of depiction that allows a pale man to call us niggas on film, it should be deemed anti-melanated speech, and they should have to
Right.
apologize and take that shit down. I feel
Right.
like the whole, like you saying, the anti-Semitic shit is just like an overused word. And anytime anybody put out anything that question the identity of that group of people, it's automatically dismissed and labeled as anti-Semitic speach. I'm
Right.
getting tired of that shit. It's played
Yeah, fuck
out
all
or
that.
whatever.
Fuck all of it. I ain't want to hear that shit no more. We gonna come up with a anti-First American, right? Anybody come up with any bullshit that goes against the First Americans, then we gonna fucking cancel their ass. Quentin Tarantino, if you make another movie that's saying nigga, we gonna, you know what I'm saying, we gonna boycott that bitch and we're gonna shut it down. We got a comment from the Alchemist, say the Palestinians are Semitic. We have no problem. The word Semitic, it means semi, right? Half this, half that. The Palestinians, I wouldn't really call them Semitic. I would call them exactly who they are. And the so-called the new Israel that's over there, that place never existed. That was Palestine. Israel existed in the States, in Utah, the real Bethlehem, the real Mount Sinai. All like I know I'm saying a lot of shit that like kind of, but listen, bro. These Zionist
Ultimately,
people,
dog, if we come from the line of Shem, supposedly, you know what I'm saying, then we can't be anti-Semitic. You know what I'm saying? And that's if you
exactly.
subscribe to the, if you subscribe to the, the Ham, Japheth, Shem, all that, being the, the
Yeah,
progenitors of
sons
the
of
races
Abraham.
and all
Yeah,
this.
the sons of Abraham or any other Abrahamic cultures. I won't say religion, but culture.
Excuse me. Yeah, if if you subscribe to that, then we can't be anti-Semitic. At the end of the day, to me, it's just funny. Like whenever you, like y'all was saying, whenever you question their identity, specifically when it pertains to being Jewish, then
Ish.
you get all of this. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But it was
And
identity theft.
definitely. I mean, just like Kyrie was saying, we know all these religions started well. You know what I'm saying? Africa. So that in itself, let's really unpack it from there. If we walk down the line, we'll pull the wool right off them. That's why whenever somebody really go to getting into it in depth, they slap up all these different barriers in front of you and try to take all your bread and blackball your TV and all of this. You know what I'm saying? Because like you saying, at the end of the day, they don't want your woke. And for those who claiming that everybody who speak on this is crazy, I would just ask them to do a little reading for themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And read some information that's not necessarily biased to the opinion that you already have. I think people do that a little bit too much too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They read stuff that already just further
supports
with
their idea. Because that's what I'm saying. Like, are you fact checking or you truth seeking? It's a big fucking difference.
props.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of things that I try to prove myself right and found out that, boy, I was way off.
Thank you, dog. And
I
that's when it be the best though, Hack. You know what I'm saying?
I had to like, it's not
You
a
gotta man up and swallow it.
but it's not really like manning up and swallow it. It's like you gotta accept the truth. Like, if I thought this and then I see something else, well, okay, I'm gonna keep digging deeper and deeper. And the deeper I dug, the more I saw that, man,
But that's
was
why I say you
like,
gotta man up and swallow it because it go against everything that you was already taught. You know what I'm saying? Some
Right.
people can't necessarily take that. They still gonna fight and still try to find the shit to prove what they already thought was right. You know what I'm saying? Once you go to looking for it and then you see, damn,
right.
I was trying to prove this shit to be true, but everything I'm looking at showing me that it's really not on the up and up. What you gonna do with it? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's kind of like Ye said, you know what I'm saying? Like the Jewish control media, they control these narratives or whatever, and they label anything that's contrary to the narrative, anti whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like he just posted, um, he just posted a book, a movie, a documentary. You know what I'm saying? And it's labeled anti-Semitic because of the contents of the documentary. Now, if a white man
Right.
posted a trailer for 12 Years a Slave or whatever movie you won't see, it's not going to be labeled as anything. You know what I'm saying? They can actually promote that movie. They can actually say, hey, go out and see this or whatever, and there's nothing said or done about it. What's the difference?
Right. Now, they saying that in the movie it mentions, a lot of stuff about Hitler, who was a bad motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, they talk a lot of shit about Hitler,
But that's what I'm about to say,
but
Hack.
listen, but they benefited from Hitler. You understand? Like,
Depending on when the quote came from, Hitler could have been looked at in a different light. You see what I'm saying? Because at one time they was propping him up. So
one
it's all
thing
bullshit.
I can say about Hitler, one thing that I always liked about Hitler was fresh than the motherfucker, bro. You checked out their uniforms and shit.
That
Boots and hats.
I couldn't get with the little piece of mustache shit he had
No,
going on.
I ain't like that. I'm talking about the uniforms. Do you know why? You know who designed the uniforms for Hitler?
Ooh.
Hugo Boss.
That's an interesting fact.
Hugo Boss.
Is
They didn't cancel them.
Well,
But see, that kind of go to my point. At one time, he was held in esteem.
Exactly.
Then he flipped the script supposedly, and then now he's hated and because he's committed all these atrocities. That's why I say, depending on what quote you're using and when he said it, it could have been at a time when he was held in esteem.
But hold on,
What phrase it as he just quoting Hitler?
What atrocities are we talking about? What happened to the Zionist Germans that were in the Jews that were in Germany at the time, that they he exterminated some a lot of them. That's what we're talking about. Okay, yeah, that was a sad situation. But not so long ago in Rwanda, damn near 1 million motherfuckers was killed in a month, and nobody said nothing about that. Oh, almost 1 million people. Almost 1 million people were killed in a month's time.
Well, you got to blame that on your media, huh?
Who's running the media?
Right.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's why I put it like that. We gonna keep pointing it out.
Media try to keep the thoughts in this one box, and whenever the thoughts veer outside of that box, as we could see, you reprimand, forced to issue an apology. Even first of all, whatever happened to free speech? Now, I'm not gonna say if you just spreading false lies or you saying something that's detrimental to others, but what did Kanye say that caused him to not be able to use his free speech? What did Kyrie didn't even say shit? You know what I'm saying?
They've been after Kyrie, you know what I'm saying, because he didn't want to play ball from the beginning
know.
with the, every time they get a chance to say anything about him, they're gonna go after his head.
I mean, if you ask me, the Nets should just let him go and let the Lakers pick him up.
I ain't mad at you on that, dog. I definitely don't think he'll be back with the team next year. Especially if you're already coming in kind of on shaky ground, then you get this here. And if y'all continue not to play well or underachieve, I can't necessarily see him coming back. So
I like
what it is, but I fuck with him.
I like and I appreciate sports, and I like them brothers making money, but I say death to the NBA. I say death to the NFL. I say death to all of those factions that use our brothers and use our sisters for entertainment, and then they cut them down when they don't want to fucking do as they said. That's bullshit.
Hey man, y'all make sure, like Cuz say, y'all bang the like button. If y'all tuning in on Facebook, hit the like button. Go ahead on and share that thing.
Y'all gotta hit that like button just for head with the wardrobe changes, man. Brother working out here.
We gonna give them a few minutes to bounce back. We about to do our little halftime thing, and we'll be back with them last 2 rounds. Woo, you did.
Credit is important. Why? Let's say you get a $250,000 mortgage with a 30-year fixed rate. With good credit, you'll be paying 2.75% interest, with $117,000 total interest. But with bad credit, you'll be paying about a 4.35% interest rate with a $198,000 total interest. So a person with bad credit will have to pay an $81,000 difference. And that's for the same house. Let us help you make a better decision today.
Better than last time. I need it better than last time. I need it better than last. Better than last. Better than last. Better than last. I need it better than last time. I need it better than last time. I need it better than last. Better than last. Better than last. Better than last. I need it better than last.
Story should have national coverage right now, but Louisiana especially, please pay attention. So my mama brought this in here and asked me about this constitutional amendment we have on the ballot for November, which is Act 246, which is HB 298, provides relative to the prohibition of involuntary servitude and administration of criminal justice. So when you hear people say slavery is on the ballot in Louisiana this year, it is. Now here's how it's going to read on the ballot. Do you support an amendment to prohibit the use of involuntary servitude except as it applies to the otherwise lawful administration of criminal justice? And it amends Article 1, Section 3. The answer is no. Vote no so that they can clear this language up and introduce it again in another session. Here is why. Remember on here, it said it amends Article 1, Section 3. Here is Section 3 of the Constitution of Louisiana. No person shall be denied the equal protection of the laws. No law shall discriminate against a person because of race or religious ideas, beliefs, or affiliations. No law shall arbitrarily, capriciously, or unreasonably discriminate against a person because of birth, age, sex, culture, physical condition, or political ideas or affiliations. Here's what they want to amend. Slavery and involuntary servitude are prohibited except in the latter case as punishment for crime. What they're proposing is already in our Constitution. Slavery is prohibited except for punishment of crime. Criminals in Louisiana can be enslaved and forced to do involuntary servitude. That's already on the books. That's 13th Amendment. Go watch 13th on Netflix, the documentary that Ava DuVernay put together. That is what we're talking about here. But what they have changed it to is this. They're just changing wording. Subparagraph number 1 of this paragraph does not apply to the otherwise lawful administration of criminal justice. So that's the same thing. The lawful administration of criminal justice makes slavery okay in Louisiana. And this is what they're just saying it over again. That doesn't make any sense to me. I am not a lawyer, but I called a lawyer friend and she told me that's exactly what they're doing. She said that they are broadening the scope is what she said, that they're basically putting it out there, taking it back to Jim Crow days, like basically saying they can subject you to involuntary servitude for any application of any kind of criminal justice they deem necessary, and it will be legal. So vote no on this shit, y'all. Vote no, vote no, vote no.
All right, fellas, when we saw this one, I think this was a unanimous one. We all wanted to cover. Shouts out to my boy Scooby up there. You hear me? I think this was, like I said, a unanimous one we all wanted to cover. I know we got a lot of people who tune in from the city or from Louisiana. So make sure that y'all don't sleep on this one when y'all go to vote. But broadening the scope so people can also get caught up in involuntary servitude. Fellas, we going backwards for real, huh? What's down with it?
I feel her pain, and I definitely
bet
comprehend what's going on with this whole deal. However, this ain't shit new. Like it's slavery has been on the books. Slavery has been, like she mentioned, the 13th Amendment, that servitude has been illegal except for punishment by crime.
Right.
Punishment for crime. So the fact that they trying to put another loophole in it, you know what I'm saying? It shows that there's something up their sleeve, that they're trying to put something extra in here. So it may not just be for crime. It may be for debt. It may be for, you know what I'm saying? Different types.
It reminded me of the Roe versus Wade shit.
Right.
Remember how when we was talking about it, everybody was looking at one aspect when we was trying to speak to us a little bit more nuance to that.
Absolutely.
Because with the loophole, it kind of opened up more areas where they could take more of your rights away. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like similar to that to me.
Right. So they talking these legalese, right? They talking these hypothetical type language that you kind of understand what they say, or you kind of comprehend what they say, but it's really not written in plain English.
Hell yeah.
And they do that on purpose to mind fuck you, and
Yes, sir.
they get the politicians to try to smooth it over, and the end result is a raw butt fucking, right? So I think that people should vote no, make them come up with another solution as to what we're talking about. And to be honest, slavery, like even for criminal offenses, that should not be like come on, this is 2020 fucking 2. What do we need people in servitude for? Why do we need people in servitude? Number one, we're not even in an agricultural or industrial fucking labor driven society anymore. It's all automated. It's coding. It's machine work, right? What the fuck are you
gonna keep some of that grunt work around for you?
Yeah, these corporations benefit off that labor.
But what they're not doing they're not building any more railroads. They ain't digging no ditches and shit. Like what are they going to be doing?
No, we'll figure it out, baby. Just know we gonna get it out your ass. You hear me? Nah, it's fucked up though, bro. And what kind of boggle me is like she's saying basically vote no because of, like you saying, the way that it's written, they need to find different wording for it. Why we need to find different wording for it?
Right.
Like, why do we keep needing to put this shit on the ballot? Like,
why
move away from this shit, period.
Why don't the people
need to be communicated clearly? They always trying to speak in these fucking obscure terms and double talking and triple talking and shit. Nigga don't understand that. Say what you mean and mean what you say. What the fuck am I voting on?
Right. But why don't the people introduce the laws and statutes? Why it has to be the jackasses coming up with shit they try to sweep under the rug or throw right past your head? Like, we should say no. Like, we don't want no slavery, period, at all. For fines, for criminal offenses, for anything. Nah, we just not doing it. If a person commits a crime, give him his motherfucking time. Give him his time.
Right.
And if he's doing labor, pay the man.
Yeah, that's what I didn't understand.
Pay the
I
man.
thought the purpose of the correctional facilities was to, like, quote unquote, rehabilitate the criminal. How is a nigga doing physical labor that don't benefit them rehabilitating? That's why they have such a high return rate, because fuck, only thing people really learn in jail is more criminal skills. You know what I'm saying? And kind of like had said, and like the documentary she referred to pointed out, it's just slavery under another name. You know what I'm saying? You're just putting lipstick on a pig and trying to call it a baby dog.
Still a pig. But recent statistics say that recidivism is down. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers ain't going back to jail no more. Like, motherfuckers that been in the jail in the 90s and the 2000s, when they get out of jail, they're not going back to jail no more. You know what I'm saying? They doing other shit. Motherfuckers is trying to clean up their shit. Like, they're trying to get people to go to jail. Any type of way. But like, motherfuckers ain't selling crack no more. Like, I wouldn't even know where to buy anybody got
fentanyl, baby.
Yeah, but we ain't fucking with no fentanyl. Niggas don't know about no fentanyl.
Yeah, that's not our bad.
Niggas don't know about no fentanyl. Niggas don't know shit about no goddamn crystal meth or none of that bullshit.
Now, Damien said you cannot rehabilitate a person in jail if they have no programs to rehabilitate. It's a business. And I agree. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Right. They get incentivized to have the jails at a certain capacity. That fact alone is like is a conflict of interest.
Right. Because the state gets, they have to pay extra if they don't fill those prisons.
Yeah, it's a fine, dog.
We got the companies doing contracts for commissary. We got the companies doing contracts for pharmaceuticals. We got the companies doing contracts for bedding. We got companies doing contracts for clothing. We got companies doing contracts to bury them motherfuckers. People that die in fucking jail. Like, I don't know, man. Like,
it's supposed to be the land of the free. Just like they're supposed to have free speech. They don't even adhere to the shit they put in their own constitution.
Well, it wasn't their constitution. But that's another one.
Wrote that shit, the rules ain't being followed.
The Iroquois wrote that. The
Y'all
Iroquois
hold feet
wrote
to the
that.
fire.
That's why they
Break
put
through
their
the
names on it.
peace.
That's why they put their names on it so big, because that's a motherfucker, you didn't do your homework, right? But then you get there and your partner did his homework and you grab it and you write his name on a paper and turn it in. Yeah, that was the fucking Constitution.
I was good.
Y'all keep it locked, man. Last round.
Took $2,000 off my fucking credit card. That's my rent money. That's everything. Every fucking thing. He gotta go. I just put him out. He's 16. I already done sit there and told him. I really feel like calling the fucking police. That's why I came live, so I can calm down. I really just feel like calling the police at this moment. You really took some money off my card to go sit up there and do some shit for a little ass girl? Y'all, I am so mad right now, man. Oh, man, I don't know what to do. My feelings hurt, every fucking thing. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to do. Like, I never thought that he'd sit up there and do something like that. I never thought that he'd sit up there and do something like that. Like, when I got the notification earlier, when I sit up there and I got the notification earlier, y'all, the notification was basically saying, like, did I purchase this? But I didn't sit up there and pay attention to it. You feel me? Like, I didn't even worry about it or nothing like that. He gotta go. He waiting on his daddy to come pick him up right now. He has to go. He gotta go. He gotta go. Like, you don't do that. Like, he got, like, his mouth, he's being hella disrespectful, all of that. So, you gotta go. You gotta go. You have to go.
This is an easy one. Easy.
Yeah, in case y'all don't, you're not getting it. Her son stole her, I guess, debit credit card, took out her ass $2,000, bought a gift for his sweetheart. Obviously, she is upset. That's the rent money. Don't have no money. The son has been put outside. You hear the dog barking because he's constantly beating on the door as his father is on the way to pick him up because he's been put out. So single mother, father somewhat active. How active, we don't know, but he's on the way to get the kids. So you can speculate. What's your thoughts on this? And then I want to ask y'all, what would you do if your son had did this shit to you? You know what I'm saying? And I want to know too, as y'all having daughters, what do you do? What conversation do you have with your daughter when she receives a $2,000 gift from her 16-year-old boyfriend?
First of all,
I got a question.
This is very simple. You using that man child support money to buy fucking hair extensions and lashes and shit, and the man fucking tired of that shit. That's the child support money. You dig? You've been splurging for fucking years. You know what I'm saying? It done came home to roost. You know what I'm saying? The man wearing, you know what I'm saying, fucking bullshit shoes and shit. You ain't never get a man none of the money that daddy been giving him. So fuck, I'm gonna go ahead on and take it. That's easy.
First of all, I'm gonna sit up there and tell you the questions I got. She say sit up there a lot. You know what I'm saying? And how is going live gonna calm you down? That's the first thing I heard, and I was like, she's like, I'm gonna go live so I could calm down. How the hell that's gonna calm you down?
I guess she's not gonna commit no crimes on camera.
Shit, I ain't never stopped motherfuckers before. But what I would say is, first of all, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna sit up there and say that
sit up there.
It's a I can't even fathom that from my kids. It's unrealistic for any of my kids to do something that out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? First of all, $2,000. What the hell you bought this little heifer? You know what I'm saying? And the way I raised my daughter, she wouldn't accept a $2,000 gift from nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because she know that gift would come with some type of expectations. You see what I'm saying? So
most definitely.
yeah. So she not gonna sit up there. She not gonna sit up there and say that she got a $2,000 gift from some little boy. Like, first of all, she works, she make her own money. You know what I'm saying? So she good on that. And she dropped the ball a bit too because, like Brenda said she saw the notification and ignored it. Like, so, and I understand you could get busy or whatever, but that's your money. Like, I don't know about y'all, but if I get an alert from the bank and I know I ain't been spending, oh, I'm clicking on that.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. When I heard that, I knew y'all was gonna get on that. You ain't look at the alert.
I know when the motherfucker crying and they lying. Like, yeah, come on, man. That shit was not convincing, bro, at all. She holding her fucking head and shit. That man found out. You say that man, your daddy don't send you no money, and guess what? They always send the statements in the fucking mail. He went got to the mail. And he like, ooh, ma, I need some. I ain't got no money. Your daddy don't do shit. Oh yeah, okay, cool.
Right, 2 racks.
Swipe. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to say, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you already spent 2. I'm gonna take the last 2.
First of all, with my kids, dog, like, if they need money, I give them my card. They actually have their own card for the account. You know what I'm saying? And put money in there. If they need something, like, for instance, if my son needs something for school or whatever, he at the age he driving, I say, hey, go get it yourself. This is your budget. You know what I'm saying? If he see where he gonna go over that budget before he swipe that card, he gonna say, hey, Dad, you told me to spend $25. Am I good? You know what I'm saying? He not just about to willy-nilly spend. He not gonna sit up there and spend no $2,000 without no permission.
Respect.
What the fuck she crying for? It just had a little white lady got fucking granddaughter hit off for $25,000. What the fuck she worried about?
Jock crying about $1,800. So to each his own. You know what I'm saying?
No, I feel her crying. Like if one of my kids hit me for 2 racks, like, no matter what I have in the bank, that's not gonna affect how I feel, because it's like a level of betrayal and ignorance involved.
But
you know what I'm saying? Like,
do you put them out though?
You know
do you put them out?
Yeah, like,
do you put them out?
I don't.
We all about to get put out. That's the rent money.
I'm about to dig off in your shit. You know what I'm saying? But she's saying that basically he been getting real disrespectful and shit since he been dating the young lady.
See, but that's what it is. She mad about other shit. She mad about other shit. If it's a gift that he bought, that he purchased, if that is fraud, you can call the bank and say, these are unauthorized charges, okay? And he's gonna have to answer for that. Y'all gonna have to put my money back. That's how that goes.
You know what I'm saying?
Only thing costs $2,000 and some ass. He buying pussy.
It ain't tricking if you got it.
Man.
You ain't got it if you take.
I got it now.
Well, what kind of
he fucked everybody in the house.
That's a bad precedent for a young man 16 years old to be spending some bread, like that much bread on a female.
Say, bro, that's what I'm saying. Come on, dog. You was coming. If you was coming with something, you was coming with something. You know what I'm saying?
This ain't but this ain't even Christmas. Like, this ain't Christmas, bitch. This Halloween.
Trick or treat, huh?
Fuck is you buying?
Like, he tricking and treating. You hear me?
You don't put.
Mom's gonna have to put that costume on, boy. It's hard out here.
Hey.
No, I'm not gonna lie. To me, that's one I can't really fathom. I do feel for her, but to use the words of cuz, something in the milk ain't clean. That story just don't really flow well to me. You know what I'm saying?
I guarantee you it got something to do with the fucking child support money. Or, you know what I'm saying? She done, let a nigga carry him and get the money back for the income. I mean, it's all kinds of stupid shit bitches do for money with their fucking kids. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't trust her. I don't trust the Lamarck in her face. Her braids too tight. The bitch just all over the place. I don't like how she cry. And then she get on social media and showing her fucking problems. I don't like that. There's something wrong with this shit. Like
I think she's trying to set it up for the GoFundMe.
Could be, but ain't nobody saying her shit.
Something up, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like you saying she trying to make the son happy a little bit, man. Might have spent $200. Yeah.
She better do OnlyFans. I mean, that's some silly shit, And then she come immediately with and he been disrespectful. And he just gotta go. You want the man out of there. That's what it is. You want to live your best life. You want them $2,000 to go to Barbados, bitch. But hey, you know what I'm saying?
That BBL body, huh?
You had a girls trip plan and he swiped you. And I get it. But yeah,
well, if he got 2,000, he shouldn't have no problem dipping.
He going with his daddy. Daddy on the way.
You ain't spend the whole two. You know what I'm saying? I'm not buying that.
Yeah,
now,
like
you
had
got
to
something to try to flip
shit,
or something. Like, come on, dog.
She said
like that don't.
She said his dad is coming to get him. He didn't say his dad is coming to talk to him. His dad is coming to handle the situation, or you know what I'm saying. She just simply said his daddy coming to get him. She wanted to go. You got to go.
He out.
For $2,000, your child is out for $2,000.
Hell yeah.
No, bro.
I think it's more the principle, not
it's the principle.
I would hope it's more the principle, not the amount.
No, I'm not putting my child out. I'm not putting my child out. I just don't.
Once you steal $2,000, you have graduated to manhood.
Well, whip his ass then. Beat the fuck out of him.
Come on, dog. You ain't really whipping no 16-year-old. Like that ain't really.
Who?
You got to go. Like I mean, I feel on that. I ain't like she said he been disrespect, and I'm just taking her story at face value. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, for me, I can't even fathom that.
I ain't trust her face. The bitch was too dry. He gotta go, y'all.
Damn, you right. The little girl got the 2,000. Well, you better go bunk over there, which you should be happy to do. You done put down on it.
But the notification asked you, did you purchase this? You could go back and tell a bank, no, I didn't. My fucking card was stolen. That's fraud. If it was on the up and up, like she really said, she can get them $2,000 back by the end of next week. I done seen this shit happen before. That's identity theft. Somebody took my shit.
Not if you bank with Green Dot, you heard me?
Well, she shouldn't have got the Rust card or Green Dot or whatever the fuck.
Dog, I look at that like the girl who was crying over spending however many thousand on the sofa. Oh man, if you don't have the amount of money on your credit card, you can't buy the sofa. I don't give a fuck if you tried to buy it or not. It was $20,000, bitch. If your limit is $500, they not selling it to you. So
no.
I don't. Yeah, you're tripping.
Yeah, she tripping.
Media shit be to go viral, it be cap, it be to get attention, it be to garner sympathy and all that. You know what I'm saying? And if this a real situation, like I said, I support her putting the motherfucker out. Like you done bought your way out this house,
bruh.
But I don't believe that shit.
Motherfuckers always play broke around the holidays, bro. See what I'm saying, bitch? You don't want to get a man. These motherfuckers play broke. You know, motherfucker broke in my house. Or this, no, bitch. You done fucked the money up. You blame it on this young man. I want to see some receipts. It's the 31st. The first rent due on the 1st. You doing this for your landlord, bitch. That's what you doing.
Oh, you seen this shit? He stole it.
But you don't gotta play broke around the holidays. All you gotta tell the motherfucker they ain't getting nothing. You 16. Like
I'm talking about the land. I'm talking about the landlord. She said the rent. She coming straight to the rent. Why you come straight to the rent? Cause you ain't had the rent in the beginning. Just say, look, it's gonna be a little late. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a little late. I bet your rent ain't $2,000.
I was just about to say, boy, that rent $2,000, bitch, you already losing. Yeah.
Right. Fuck out of here, man. You stole $2,000 for me. I ain't gonna be able to pay the rent. How much your rent? $750. bitch.
For real,
Get it
man.
together.
Yeah, right fast. Hey, man, it's getting dark.
I ain't gonna lie though.
Yeah,
My son took
shit.
some of my earrings, bro. He took a pair of earrings, and he, you know, going out and played basketball in the bitches and lost the fucking earrings. Ooh, I was hot. But I
Man,
ain't
the
kick him
only
out.
thing I could think of my son taking
I ain't kick
without
him out.
asking my permission, he took a pair of my sunglasses before. I'm looking all over for him. So I called him like, say, bro, you got my sunshades? He was like, oh, yeah, Dad, I got them. I forgot to ask you. First of all, don't touch nothing for me without asking. You got them. That's cool. If anything happened to them shades, you buy me another pair. You know what he did? He came and bought them bitches back right quick. He ain't asked how much they was or nothing. He came and bought them back. You heard me?
Oh shit! They say he's not taking no chances, baby.
Nah,
Nah.
but I think that shit started long time ago. Your child ain't taking $2,000 from you if you raised them right.
Yeah, 2000 ain't the first thing. That's not the first. You know what I'm saying? Your first lick, 2000. God damn, nah. I don't see no way.
You starting off real with it.
Shit, I mean, fuck. 2000. Just steal a car then. I mean, I don't know. I don't believe her. I don't trust her. I don't trust her eyes. That shit don't. Plus, people with faux locks. I don't trust people with faux locks. I just don't.
Oh man, Trigger said son took one of his outfits and then had the nerve to wear it in front of him.
Did he look better than you in it?
Like,
that's the killer.
Was he rocking that whole right? Did he?
See, I ain't really got about that. Me and my son, we different sizes, and I don't like his fashion taste. He don't like my fashion taste. You heard me? So we different ends of the spectrum on that.
Shit, my son, like, dude, I have never owned a pair of tennis that cost over $150. Can't do it, won't do it, never do it. Now he buy, LeBrons and KDs and all that bullshit. The only time I ever get to wear that shit is if I take his fucking shoes. I'm glad we the same size, but I ain't really got to worry about none of that shit.
Wait, yesterday her oldest took the bath and body lotion. They gave it to a girl. She beat his ass and we got the lotion back. God damn.
And that's what I'm saying.
Lotion? Come on,
you gonna start off, you would have started off with something. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I might steal a little. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, man. That's along the lines I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because I was young, taking some shit from my mama. You know what I'm saying?
But not no goddamn $2,000. You knew that was too much.
I remember mama got my ass. We had some leftovers, right? And then they was kind of out of town. And then, I did the leftovers for a little broad. I was, she came over. I'm like, all right, well, shit, I'm going to just pop the lasagna up. And y'all having fucking dates over here with my fucking lasagna? My baby got to eat. No, yeah.
The boy had a candlelight leftover.
Yeah, look, candlelight leftover dinner. You heard me? It was going down in that bit. Had a little boom phone.
That's when the flavor really seeped in, though, baby. Look, that was good eating. You heard me?
Yeah.
You got extra points. You did.
You sure did. Sure did. Hey, look, and you made garlic bread and all that? Fuck all that.
Yeah.
My bad, man.
Yeah, I'm all out, baby.
But
if I got down $2,000, that's about a $30 meal. You heard me?
2,000. At least it wasn't 25 grand like the life savings we talked about last week. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, just gotta ask him, was it worth it, bro? You know what I'm saying?
For 2,000.
Why is you even back at the house? $2,000, you supposed to be missing. Like, you supposed to be gone for a couple of weeks. I'm wondering where the fuck you at.
Yeah, you supposed to have a big story. Man, I just got free, man. The sex trafficking had me. I was in the cave, and then
$2,000.
I paid them to get out. They say 2,000, and then
American dollars.
Yeah. Bath and Body Works coupon, $2,000 worth.
Man, dog, y'all crazy, bro.
That little girl been listening to Megan Thee Stallion and all them. Like, if you want some of this, it's gonna cost some racks. All right, I'll be right back.
Look, the
Man,
crazy
you know
part
that's
about
what
it,
it is. Nigga done bought in.
I bet all the other little niggas wouldn't give a shit though.
No, it's
And that
2,000 for you, because I know you a
that be
duck.
the thing. That
Right.
be the thing. And if you see one, you bump his head. Yeah, man. Hey, man. Let me show this candy up, bro. You hear me? Hatchback of the ENT, Ren, aka Tricks and Treats. I'm Benjamin Ness. Y'all make sure y'all bump the like button, share the shit. If you haven't subscribed, you're slipping, but you need to. And tell your cousin to tell her friend. You know what I'm saying? Shouts
Y'all
out
be
to that
safe
boy
and check that
Caveman.
damn candy. It got fentanyl in it, you heard me?
Yes, indeed. Don't say fentanyl, Ren.
Check out this book, Slavery by Another Name. All right. It's talking about that same thing after Reconstruction, how brothers was put in concentration camps. And when they came up with the vagrancy laws and shit like that to put you in jail to start building these railroads and all of that shit. So this book tells a lot about that.
And that's the bubble.